What is going on, YouTube? Kill him with the. Hold on. Is that? How did I forget my name? Is it? No. It's Bakugo? No, not Bakugo. But that's it. But yes, no, it's an actual Baka fam. But hashtag Baka fam, lit fam, whatever guy here, that thing, person. I don't identify as anything now. Whatever. Okay. Let me stop horsing around. Hey, what up, YouTube? With us, no, it's on hashtag Baka fam here. And yes, that was the intro. I just want to act out. Okay, I'm not acting out of character. That is me. I'm sorry. Anyways, so I want to apologize about, the last video I had to delete recently. Now I have to redo it again, and I have not gone over it. I have done no scripts. I've pretty much killed my entire life right now. And yeah, that video was an hour of recording, so it hurts me to delete it. It very well hurts. So here I am, okay? Here I am pulling another part 2, well, not 2, but 3 from that to put out there. It's going to be shorter because I am not going to go through all of the crap I did last time. Just no, please. But anyway, this is like going through it again. And well, last episode it was USJ attack. And then the months of, I believe 5 whatever months of training. I know there's a time period. I forgot the time period. It's probably 6 months of training. No, 6 months of training was before the freaking entrance exam. So yeah, they had 2-3 days of break, 2-3 day break before the UA festival. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start with the UA festival because I'm gonna be tired. I'm tired. I want to do What If Deku Had Kenpatchi's Potential Part 2 and not this. Actually, I think it's Part 3. I forget. I'm gonna check later. If it's Part 3, then it's Part 3. If it's Part 2, it's Part 2. So, who cares? Anyway, well, I care. I like things to be in order so I don't forget things. Anyways. Now, so it's pretty much the UA, not training, festival. Now, so I learned a new type of, I have gained a new power today, and it is the power of fusion. Yes, the power of fusion. The best power anybody could have. I can fuse quirks if I want to. So the quirk all for one and one for all, how those can get passed down. Yeah, thanks to my fusion quirk, my quirk can now be passed down to another generation, meaning it will no longer die out, and it will, well, let's just say the inheritor. Well, before you pass down the quirk, you have to combine all of what you learned into one power before you pass it down. Else, friggin' what's it called? Successor will literally just blow up. Blow up like a balloon. Scratch that, blow up like a supernova. But yeah. So I can now not only fuse quirks together and make one quirk ridiculously stronger, but I can also fuse laws and theory. I can now fuse theories that I learned and laws that I learned into more powerful techniques I can use in battle. Apart from that, I can also fuse things like metals and make stronger metals. I can also fuse whatever martial arts technique I learn and create like my own style. And I said none of this in the last episode, so pretty much I just retconned the entire damn thing. Because I don't... Honestly, this is like the second chance given to me, so... Nah, I might as well make the best of it. Am I right? Yeah, so... yeah. I believe in the last one I said Toga was there, and I was pretty much being tortured. Yeah, that was in the last part 3 of this. Now, I will say Toga does get sent to, UA literally the day before the tournament. And I'm pretty much assigned with showing her around, so I have to deal with Miss I Want Blood. I want blood of every single person here. I have to deal with her. Yeah. I don't like her. She's fun. I can hang out with her. But in the scale of annoyance, I'd say she's more or less a mosquito. I mean, has anybody else not noticed that Toga likes blood a bit too much? I literally started calling her mosquito my damn self. But anyway, Sting's the same way, except Sting needs to use it in battle while Toga just has this weird obsession for it. So I can actually deal with Sting liking blood. Because he actually needs it to fight someone in battle. Except he doesn't collect it in huge doses. So yeah. I would rather my dude try to keep away from her. Because unlike all my quirk can literally be transferred at any point in time. Well, actually, I have to have every intention on passing it on, but, just a flat-out retcon. But, for Josh Groban's sakes. On to the festival. Now, since original part 3 did not have any audio, in the last part, I was pretty much cursed. And by cursed, I mean Bakugo decided to pull the most dickest of moves and pretty much announced to all of UA that Toga's my girlfriend. That about it. And, since I really found it hilarious how I torture myself, I think I'm gonna keep that saying. And this time, instead of, there being battles of 1v1s, it'll be a, tag team battle. So, yeah. Now, first is the race. Now, before Todoroki can do crap, I just slowed down time to an absolute minimum. And, nobody there really knows about Toga's quirk. I mean, granted, UA would get information, but, Toga's in with the League of Villains. I guess you could say they, retcon Toga's true quirk and just put down some BS, saying she has the ability to teleport. Now, I believe also in the original part 3, I said that All Might and Nizu are now suspicious of me. Because one night, literally get kidnapped and would come back the next day. Literally get kidnapped one day, come back the next day, and pretend to be hypnotized. I mean, Nezu was smart enough to figure out something's wrong there, and All Might has his intuition. Well, anyways, I love how I torture myself, so. But hey, what's a character development without some sort of drama and some sort of torture, eh? I mean, granted, yeah, I could literally kick anyone's butt. I'm now, my speed's about that of 100% of One For All, so it doesn't take long for me to get to the crater when I would resume time to, well, crap, I forgot to mention that, no, oh, well, whatever. But yeah, also, when I zoomed to the edge, I was already carrying Toga because I was like, might as well have people. I might as well like play the role of boyfriend girlfriend. Might as well. No, well, I don't like Toga. I don't. I like her character. I like Toga's character. Don't get me wrong. My character just doesn't see Toga that way. Well, my dude doesn't see Toga that way. Although for Bucko, nah, she probably called her a vampire or something along the lines of that because of her obsession for blood. Bakugo is a fucking dick now that I think about it. Regardless. Yeah. I am at the edge of the crater. Literally about to start walking across the what's it called? Threads or ropes. And then, well, President Mike would be like, I honestly don't feel like yelling because President Mike has too much energy. Bruh, I'm more like a Zell. I would rather sleep. I would rather sleep and not do anything, really. Anyways, Press Mike would be like, okay. I probably should have mentioned that first. Fuck it. Let's just say Press Mike had already said go and started pulling his random announcements. Like, as soon as he said go, everybody starts moving now. And all the other 9 yards. I slowed down time to a near halt, picked up Toga, literally kind of leaped over everyone and landed right at the edge of the crater before resuming time to its normal speed. And then, well, I would start walking across the ropes carrying fucking Toga, and I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm pretty sure she could fucking do this herself. Why am I carrying her? Why am I making my character carry this girl? Why? Why am I doing this to myself? God damn it. Deku was rubbing off on me. Oh. Regardless, I would be halfway across when Bakugo would be. Fox! Sorry about that, my dog just started making noise all of a sudden. I'm like, wait, what the hell? Anyways, Bakugo would be blitzing it straight towards the crater like a madman. Like, buddy, if you could see the explosions, they were like almost the size of nukes. Because not only was he insanely pissed that Toga had a teleportability as President Mike announced, but I can somewhat beat All Might in a foot race. And Bakugo would be like, someone faster than me, I will not accept this, and started breaking his arms, pretty much. You know what? I think he'd be so angry that he would just keep using his hands, and not only that, he would also like use his feet just to, triple the speed boost. Because I don't know why nobody thinks of kicking. Yes, always I'm one hero and he punches. That does not mean you can just copy his fighting style and use just fucking fists. Deku figured that crap out in what? Season 4, Season 3? Come on, man. You guys have your own style of fighting. You don't have to flat out punch. Jeez. Well, whatever. I'm just saying, Bakugo was pretty much the first to discover that he could use his quirk however the fuck he wants and not just the way All Might uses his. Meaning he doesn't use just his hands anymore. He also is using his feet to cause explosions. And, well, since the legs are like the strongest muscles and have the strongest bone on a human body because it carries all the weight, the explosions from his legs are going to be much stronger than his arms, so he'll actually be catching up. I mean, like, I'm just taking a leisure stroll on the rope. For some reason, still carrying Toga. Why have I not dropped it yet? It's beyond me. And friggin' Todoroki is just using his eyes like a pleb. You know what? I'm not even gonna allow Todoroki to use his fire in this one. What if? I'm not. Because I'm gonna just have my dude torture him. Because all he knows is that I have a, intelligence quirk. And I just did some type of training to increase my speed. A lot, apparently. So, I'm gonna just torture Todoroki. Because Todoroki is, one, way too selfish. Way too arrogant. Not prideful. He is way too dumb. And he looks down on people. And he says he's going to be a better hero than his father. I laugh at that. I laugh so hard at that. Okay. Anyway, Deku with full cowling, I say 10%, I believe. And Ida, reciprocal bursting for as long as he can. Literally, those four blitzing it at the speed of sound. Well, trying to at least. Bakugo nearing that speed, and Deku, I say closing in on that speed. I think 20% Deku can break the sound barrier. Well, regardless. Yeah. I'm like done crossing the cavern. Bakugo zooms right by me. Next thing you know, Deku zooms right by me. Then it's Ida. Then Todoroki. Well, no. Then it's Todoroki. Then Deku. Then Ida. And I'm like, well, that just happened. Alright, so then I just decided to step it up a bit. Because I was playing around a bit too much. So I just take one step forward and I leap. And it's not leap into the air. I just like take one horizontal leap. Well, one mad dash. And I pretty much passed by Ida in a nanosecond. Deku in about 2 seconds. Todoroki in about like a minute. And I pretty much caught up to Bakugo and passed him and then like hit the finish line before he did. Thus, receiving a pretty much tie between me and Toga and receiving first place. Bakugo second, Todoroki third, Deku fourth, Ida fifth. And now, the Cavalry battle. And since I said I might as well play along with the couple maneuver that Bakugo decided to play as a funny prank. It's me, Toga, Deku, and Uraka. Since Toga's already on my back, Toga's the rider, the one carrying the 1 million points. And then there's Bakugo, Todoroki, Shinsho, Mai, I believe, and Mai. Yeah, I believe it'd be those two teams that will like actually make it to the battle. And I'm gonna be honest, I know it was like the top 3 that gets to fight, but I don't necessarily remember the other 4 competitors. I don't. And I'm trying to retcon it because Toga is now part of it too. And I also said the battles are now, fucking tag team. So it'd be 2v2 with, yet again, me and Toga, me being like, God damn it, why can't I have another partner? Versus Shinsho and Mai, Bakugo Todoroki versus Uraraka and Ida. I think that's it. Okay, so that hurt my mind a lot. Yes, I'm trying to keep it count that I have like a total of eight people literally fighting each other in a total of 4 rounds. So I retcon this a fucking lot. And yeah. So first off, me, Toga versus Mai and Shinzo. Now, I pretty much know how Shinsho's quirk works. It's not that difficult to learn about, considering his quirk has something to do with mentally manipulating people. And, well, I'm, like, fucking smart at it. So, yeah, my quirk would be somewhat like Professor Xavier. Meaning, my mind is much stronger than Shinsho, so he can't really mind control me. He just can't. Instead, I would be all up in his mind. Hell, it probably even make it backfire on him, and I'd be like, so, buddy, don't you mind if you walk up the stage? Shinsho applies, and he walks off the stage. I'd be like, hey! Hey, he walked off the stage without me having to do anything. Sweet. All the more fun it'll be to kick Todoroki's ass later. Then it's mine, her gadgets versus Toga. Now, because Toga's pretty much a curse to me. Well, my dude, at least. He doesn't want to pretty much, rub off on her. That's about it. He doesn't want her to rub off on him either, so. In other words, he just doesn't want to be affected by her. That's about it. He's already affected by Deku. He's already being way too nice for his own good. He's like, oh god damn it, I can't believe I'm doing this. So, when Toga was fighting Mai and Toga was losing, he's like, I am not doing anything, I am not caring at all. And then there's like Toga pretends to be in pain. And because I'm, literally affected by Deku, I, all of a sudden kick Mai square in the face. And she goes, not flying, barely out the ring. Then I'm already, making a mad dash towards her, and then I drop kick her out the ring. And I fucking hate everything about my life right now. Because I pretty much just saved someone that's faking being in pain. Because Toga takes pleasure from being in pain, believe it or not. It's creepy. But anyways. Now it's friggin' Uraka and Ida versus Bakugo and fucking Todoroki. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Hold on. There's me. Toga, Araka, Deku, Sensho, my Bakugo, Todoroki. How the fuck did I work? Hold on. Wait, what? Okay, so, Kamamari. Yeah, there's him. Yeah, Obitaku and, Cavalry. Ay. I don't know how I forgot about Deku. So I pretty much had to, like, retcon Kaminari into the tournament. Now, those two are going to be fighting each other, or they're going to just work together as, like, the final stage bosses, or what the fuck ever. My goal is to make Todoroki look like a dick. Well, not a dick, but make Todoroki look like a pathetic piece of crap. All's while making Bakugo feel like other shit. Because one, I don't like either of them. They think they're all this and that because they have powerful quirks. Well, except for Todoroki. Todoroki just outright refuses. And that's also why I hate him. He outright refuses to go all out. He says he's going all out when he's using just his ice. It's me, bitch. You neglecting to use the actual offensive side of your quirk is you holding back. So yeah, that's about it, really. So now let's go ahead and put this into perspective that Uraka and Mai stood no chance against Bakugo's explosion and Todoroki's ice. Granted, Todoroki pretty much froze them both in place, and Bakugo uses explosions to knock both of them out the ring. Relatively quickly, might I add. The match just started and it's already over. You see, I was just playing with... Oof. So, yeah, I was just playing around with my enemies. And, well, then Deku and Kamari, they had their little bout. Now, I'd say Deku would win this. Because being able to use full counting at 10% means, one, he is much stronger now and much faster now. Without breaking any limbs, too, whatsoever. Ain't that just perfect? Anyways, yeah, Deku wins that bout. He proceeds. Then it's me and Toga versus Bakugo and Todoroki. Now, at this point, I decided to go ahead and have the illusion, like, the illusion of me and Toga going out actually bloom a little more, and I would just... it hurts me to say this a lot. I don't know why it hurts me to say this, so... God. Alright. So, I would literally ask Toga to stay out of the match. So, her knight in shining armor can take care of two plebs. And if they were to hurt her, I would kill them. And I don't mean that figuratively, I mean that literally. Because regardless of how he actually feels towards Toga, she is his partner for the time being, and if she was actually injured in any way, I was literally going to kill the two. Well, regardless, I'm pretty much saying it's going to be a 1v2. Well, it's going to be a 1v2 regardless, because I'm just going to have Toga work with Deku to fight me. Because Deku's going to need all the help he can get. And I'm going to just hold back a lot. But against them two, I'm going to kick their asses. I don't care what anybody says. I don't even care what they think my quirk actually was. If anything's a good time to reveal my quirk's true power, now's the best time. In which I actually do that. So, Bakugo, being the first idiot to make a move, because for some reason he hates me more than Deku, would throw an explosion at my face. And then I would hold up one finger by the mind you, and as if nothing ever actually happened, nothing happens. Bakugo's quirk didn't activate at all. So people would think that my quirk's true power, well, they don't know about that yet. Maybe they think that Bakugo's just playing. Then Bakugo would try again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Then I just flat out kick him in the stomach, knocking him into Todoroki. Well, scratch that, knocking him into a pillar of ice that Todoroki pulled up to protect himself from Bakugo. Then, well, triggered as hell Bakugo would stand up, run at me again, and try to blow me up. And I still have this one finger up, mind you. And as soon as Bakugo just gives up on trying to use his quirk, he flats out, throws a punch at me. Right then, I would literally block his first punch with the finger. Then all of a sudden, an explosion would literally backfire on Bakugo. That's right. It's fucking right, motherfuckers. It's a little, I would say it's like a type of fusion with teleportation and telekinesis. It's kind of like some type of, does anybody remember Mob Psycho? How Mob in his mystery percent state can absorb energy? I would say that's what I did. Instead, it's not absorb. It's more like I stored it into that one finger. And there's a limit to how much I can hold. So when he decided to throw a punch, that's when I full countered it back out at his face. And believe me when I said the explosion was huge. Although it did although it did kind of break a few bones in my fingers. Well, my index finger really, because that's where most of the energy was stored up. So yeah, my finger is pretty much broken. But Bakugo got sent flying so fast that he kind of made a cartoon-shaped body imprint and another pillar of ice Todoroki had pulled up just to keep him from going out of bounds. And I'm like, oh boy. I am so tired. Oh, this is boring. God. Oh, that's just me anyway. Soon enough, Todoroki just said Todoroki tried to be slick and go ahead and knock out Toga, but as soon as he sent ice her way, it stopped midway there. Why? Why, one may ask? Well, see, although Todoroki neglects his flames, I don't, so my flames are much stronger than his. If I focus enough, I could probably summon black flames. But, you see, my duty is to guard said person right behind me, aka Toga. And since nothing has harmed said person yet. There is no killing involved yet. Okay. So yeah, Todoroki would then keep trying to go after the quote-unquote weakest link. I mean, to be honest, Toga could take both of them by herself. She really could. I just wanted to play around with them because, well, you know, I hate them. Might I mind you, I haven't moved really an inch from the spot we started off at. Only thing I did that considered actually moving my body was pretty much full counter Bakugo's explosion back at him. Now that I think about it, Bakugo's not really unconscious. He's more like dazed. It's more like he felt the full brunt of his own attack right back at his face, but tenfolds. And Todoroki is here like, why can't I hit him? Even the audience would be confused as to why Todoroki's ice would stop it so far. Well, anyways, Bakugo would finally get out his body imprint and snap out the daze. About time, too. Then he would, like, just kind of make a mad dash towards me again. Like an idiot. Then he would throw an explosive punch at me. At that point, I don't even use a finger, I just use my full hand. And I catch his fist. Now, nothing happens again. Why? Because I pretty much absorbed the explosion. I'm pretty much channeling it throughout my entire body right now, turning it into a more, powerful explosion. And this time the explosion ain't going to be the red explosion. It's going to be a blue explosion. Because I'm pretty much tired of Bakugo being headstrong and not thinking. But anyways, as soon as Bakugo realized I'm not letting him go, he realized something was totally wrong. Well, his instincts is telling him that. So he tries to pull away and he tries to use his quirk. But the more he used his quirk, the stronger the explosion I was making was going to get. So yeah, Bakugo was pretty much setting himself up for an ultimate type failure. And then, as if I wasn't paying attention, Todoroki sends like one massive ice spike directly at me. Now, might I mind you, I have one hand holding Bakugo, so I just open the other hand up at that ice spike, release the blue explosion as it literally knocks all the ice that was around me and Toga away. Well, not just knocked it away, but melted most of it too. Actually, to the point it melted the ice and left burn marks on the ground. And I'm like, okay, so if you're gonna keep using half your quirk, I'm gonna just go ahead and knock you off the stage, buddy. And as for you, Bakugo, okay, you're a prodigy. I get it. You have the quote-unquote strongest quirk. Then I started bending his wrist, making him literally take a knee on the ground. Remember, 25% of all my strength. I'm still stronger than the average pleb. Actually, I think I'm stronger than muscular, now that I think about it. No, I'm not stronger than muscular, no. I could probably fight muscular when he's playing around, but not when he's actually trying. In a fist fight, at least. But, yeah. Bakugo would then be triggered. He's like, but you have just an intelligence quirk and all that crap. He'd be like, how the hell did you redirect my explosion and make it blue? I'm like, because you're green. If anybody doesn't know, it's a Team 4-Star reference. And no, not as in he's actually green. I mean, as in he's a novice fighter. At that point, I just kick Bakugo in the stomach, then chuck him back to Todoroki. At that point, I just cross my arms and I'd be like, alright, you two, make a plan, work as a team, and you may be able to get me to move from this spot. Hint, I said may, actually. And so now I'm going to have to end it off here, actually. Because, well, next part's going to be Bakugo and Todoroki actually working together as a team. Alright, guys. Bakaman out.